Hello everyone, Storm 101 here. Today we'll be taking a look at a system that will be hitting California that will bring a lot of snow to the mountains. Same fit for rain. We do even have a winter storm for portions of Montana, maybe North Dakota, and maybe Wyoming and Idaho as well. And we're going to go ahead and get started with the GFS model here. So this system seems like it will be here tomorrow at noon. That's when the low pressure strikes. It's going to be a strong one. I could really say that. Then that low pressure system moves to the north. It looks like it kind of don't really split, but it does bring a lot of mountain snow for those Rocky Mountains. And especially for Montana, they have winter storm warnings. I will take a look at those warnings and watches in a little bit. You still got the rain and snow continuing. Then that low pressure intensifies again over in the Midwest, bringing a potential snowstorm. Another one forms around the California area. Now this is some good news for those folks because they get really bad weather during the wintertime, so this is some good news for them. We got a little weak system going for the Ohio Valley. Then this is a system we're going to watch closely. This is going to be next week. We got a system that starts to intensify. You got a lot of moisture in the atmosphere moving north. And you also got cold air coming out from the Rockies, bringing in Arctic air again. Now this here does have the potential for an ice storm around the Midwest and the Great Lakes, maybe even stretching it up to the Northeast as well, and even parts of the plains. And then it starts to move northeast, and you get another system to develop behind that. But it seems like at one point it's a good one, but it starts to weaken. Then after that, everything's pretty much quiet. As for the GFS, let's go ahead and take a look at the FE3 here. Let this load in. It seems like it's updating at this time. So here you go. There's that system there. Seems like it's going to be a little bit, that snow is going to be a lot heavier than it show from the normal GFS. Now keep in mind, if people does not know this already, that this ball here in particular will take over the old version of the model. The GFS has not been doing that good, so I'll be starting to show y'all this model here in particular because it's better. But it's not finished just yet. So we get that system to develop out in the Rockies again. It doesn't really intensify that much than the other GFS. Then you get another system to develop, bring in potential ice storm as well for parts of Oklahoma and Texas area, stretching from Missouri, Arkansas up to the Ohio Valley, and parts of the Midwest into the Northeast. It seems like at that point we get to see stationary front. So let's go ahead and take a look at looks like I did not mean to hit that. I'm gonna let this load. So it's gonna be happening tomorrow. We're gonna move over here to the west. I'm looking at 10 p.m. that system hammers. Seems like this model here is a little bit weaker than the other models show. It's going to go to 11 a.m. on Sunday. Starts to intensify in the northern Rockies. You can see there a lot of snow bringing in that winter storm potential there. It has been increasing, and it really does spread out. Then you get a new system that develops, and that'll be that winter storm potential could continue into the Midwest. We get another system coming out from the Pacific, moving into California, into the Rockies. It looks to be weaker from this one here in particular. Start to move out here to the east here. We do have a little bit of a weak system out in the Ohio Valley region, probably bringing the potential for freezing rain. Now here's the thing here. It's going to be warm enough to have thunderstorms in the southern parts of the Tennessee and Ohio Valley regions around there. Which is kind of ridiculous. We may even have a severe weather potential for Oklahoma from the Euro model. We're going to see what's going to happen there, but that's going to be in the middle of the night there. We do have that snowstorm developing in the central and northern plains. Moving up to the northeast, bringing in a lot of snow from the Midwest. And you get that cold front to pass through. And it seems like this model in particular does not really show that system coming behind it, unless if I missed that part. No, never mind. Yeah, I did miss that part. Never mind. So yeah, these next few systems are something we're going to watch. Let's look at rain totals for the next 10 days from the Euro. We'll get into the other models as well. So we'll start over here. Probably 1 to 3 inches or so, maybe 2 to 3 as well. But the biggest story is going to be out here in California. Look at those mountains. Ooh, nearly 10 inches. And I think you times that by 12, and that's how much feet of snow you'll get. It's pretty ridiculous. So we do have that flooding potential as well for pretty much along the coast of California and around the Los Angeles area. Could see up to 4 between, I think San Francisco was in there as well, isn't it? That's weird. This not shows. Oh, there it is. Oops, do not want to do that. So we'll zoom in here. You can tell here along the coast. General, I'll say 3 to 5 inches of rain. Stretches all the way up to San Jose, I think. That's the name. I'm sorry I get that wrong. Alright, here I go with the snow. Here you go. 87, 93 for the, now this is just for the next 10 days or so. 70 around Mammoth Lakes. I was going to zoom out. You know what? It's not doing what I want to do. There we go. There we go. Now let's move up here to the Midwest region around the Great Lakes. See here for that winter storm potential confidence, it seems like it's been getting higher. But each day, maybe nearly 20 inches possible for parts around, I forgot what that lake's called, but it's around like Thunder Bay. Parts of northern Wisconsin can get in this as well. Parts of Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Now that winter storm, that probably would happen over in Montana. Not showing too much snow from the Euro. We'll see. Let's look at the GFS here. GFS, kind of similar situation to from the Euro up in the Midwest. Same thing over there. And here's your snowfall totals, 52, so it shows less. Let's go back over here and we'll take a look at the total rain accumulations. All the way out. Here you go, here. So around this region in particular, maybe up to 6 inches of rain. That's a lot of rain for the next 10 days. You can tell in those mountain regions, oh boy, that's a lot of rain. Like I said, times that by 12, that's how much feet of snow that you could possibly get. But I think that's just going to be a little bit too high. We'll see how much snow does it want to show here. At least 4 feet. I can agree with that. It shows that area in particular up in the Midwest. Here showing maybe snowfall totals about as high as 13 inches. Now, I don't know about that area in particular like this. We're probably just going to ignore that for now. Because I think that's been carrying away way too much on that. So, yeah. Alright, let's take a look at the watches and warnings here. The pink is winter storm warnings. And I think that's a winter storm watch. If I'm correct. This is winter weather advisory. Flash flood watches, warnings. I think there's high wind watches and warnings as well. with that. So yeah, a lot of stuff to deal with. And here's the whole United States. We even do have a few counties in a winter storm warning for parts of West Virginia. We even do have winter weather advisories from that Clipper system that brought in a good amount of snow there. And I think it was 5 inches or so around there. So that's all I've got for y'all guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video here, taking a look at those systems, all that good stuff. So this will be a big time system to watch. That will be at California and Nevada tomorrow. So we'll keep an eye on that. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.